reach all your goals and dreams with an online business. I know that's bold, but it's the truth. And you're going to learn that today, the simplicity of this business. So, welcome everybody. So happy you are here. Let me get recording here. Zoom has made some updates, and I'm still just trying to figure it all out. Okay, we are recording. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody again for joining us. I'm going to share my screen and we're just going to get rocking and rolling with the information. So you are here. Let me just do a few little things here. Awesome. So today we're going to cover how to go from 0 to 30K, how to grow an online business to 30K in 90 days. You're going to know the exact number and exactly what it takes to do that. So you are here because you are ready to learn how to make an income online, but you just don't know where to start. Or maybe you're here because you're ready to shave off your learning curve and have your own online business so you can take control. Because I'm sure many of you do not want to repeat 2024 again. You are ready to thrive in 2025, and you're going to get the exact blueprint to achieve that. Now, I do got to give you an income disclaimer because you're going to hear some income so what people have made, and we're not saying you can make that. We're just sharing what they made by following the 5 steps I'm going to be sharing with you. So Mindy, I love this, you guys. She literally just posted this before I got on here, and she goes, took my son to get braces today, and because of this program, I was able to pay for it in full, you guys. Ooh, and if you had kids and had braces payments, you know how exciting that is to be able to pay cash for your kids' braces. And look at this, in just a few days from South Africa, she has made $1,200, you guys, just by following these 5 steps I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. So let me know in the chat, how would you like to change, what would change in your life if you could make 30K in the next 90 days? Like, what would change if you learned the skills to achieve that? That's what I did. That is so awesome. If you could learn the skills to achieve that. Because here's the thing, if you can learn that, that doesn't mean you only do it for 30 days or for 90 days. You can make another 30K the next 90 days. This is what's going to set you up for success and build a solid foundation for your business going into 2025, right? And so look at this, Kimberly, 40K in 4 months. So excited I found this amazing opportunity. See, that's what I'm sharing with you. I'm going to show you how to make 30K, which is like 10,000 a month, right? And look at this, Quinn, he had 2 wins. He had 2 dings today. That means he was notified on his phone that he got 2 different customers. Now, here's why we say dings, because we do not have to be getting on the phone with anybody to get these customers. It's all through automations, and I'm going to explain that to you today, okay? So you're probably asking right now, okay, but where are these customers coming from, and what are these people selling to make this type of money? Well, after being on TikTok for 2 years, I can tell you the size of your audience, you guys, does not matter. It's the quality of your audience that is everything. So what I did is I was struggling back in 2022. I followed these 5 steps I'm sharing with you. I no longer was DMing people to try to make money. I wasn't bothering friends and family. I literally implemented these 5 steps with no following, no email list, and I made 6 figures in 6 months. And now we get to travel and do the things that we want to do. Hence why I'm in Puerto Rico right now and not in Kansas where it's freezing. And that is what I love about having a global business. We literally can work from anywhere. So let's dive into these 5 steps. So step 1 is identify your ideal customer. So let's talk about why your ideal customer matters. So I want you to imagine spending all your time and energy trying to sell to people who don't want or need what you have, right? That doesn't make any sense, right? So that can be exhausting, that can be overwhelming, that can be frustrating. And the truth is, you don't need to market to everyone. You guys, you just need to market to the ones that need this, the ones that want what you have. So that's where identifying your ideal customer comes in. So the first step in building a successful business that feels aligned and rewarding and profitable is know who your perfect customer is. That's where it gets really, really fun. So when you know exactly who your ideal customer is, everything changes. So you'll attract the right people who are already looking for what you have. So you're not going out there going, hey, do you want to buy my stuff? Hey, do you want to buy my stuff? You're actually attracting people that are already interested. So what we do is we create content and messages that feels like you are speaking directly to their hearts. That means connection equals currency. The more you can connect, and you're going to connect by knowing who your perfect customer is. And oh my goodness, does this save you time and energy, because you're only going to focusing on the people, your perfect customers that are ready to buy. So let me just give you a great example that everybody can relate to. I want you to think of it this way. Let's say you're trying to catch a catfish. Would you just throw bait into the water and hope for the best? Or would you use the exact bait that catfish love, and would you cast your line where they are already swimming? See, that's why identifying your perfect customer, you guys, is so important, because it ensures that you're putting the right offer in front of the right person at the right time. That's how I took a brand new TikTok. I knew exactly who my perfect customer was, and I was able to make $7,000 my first month, $14,000 my second month, with a brand new TikTok, because I knew who my perfect customer was. So next is traffic. So now that you know who your perfect customer is, you need to get traffic. So what is traffic, and why does that matter? So traffic is the blood life of your business. It's all about getting people to see your offer. So you know who your perfect customer is. Now, where do we find them? Well, the good news is you can actually find them for free without spending any money on ads. And that was my favorite part about this, that I could launch a business, I could learn these amazing digital marketing skills and have no monthly expenses on ads. I thought that was really, really awesome, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to have to spend money when I was brand new to be able to acquire a customer. See, social media is where the world hangs out at. It's also your gateway to unlimited free traffic. And you know what I love about it is the way the algorithms work on social media, they will help you find your perfect customer. If you go out there on social media and talk about moms, they will push your content in front of moms. That's what's so awesome. And you don't have to pay any money to do that. You guys, every single day, billions of people all over the world are scrolling through platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And that's where your ideal customers are spending their time. I mean, you can't go anywhere anymore without seeing people on their phone. So the question is, are they finding you? Are they finding you? See, with organic traffic, you don't have to wait for them to come to you. You go to where they're hanging out at. This is why, again, it's so important to know who your perfect customer is. So why social media is the key to traffic. This is a part I really, really love. See, the beauty of social media is it's right here. It's on everybody's phone. It's on everybody's phone. And you don't need a big following. Because if you go create a piece of content today, it takes one piece of content to get exposure to a lot of different people. See, even just a few posts or videos, the right message can reach to thousands of people. I've had people inside my community be able to do one or two posts, and it immediately gets amazing attraction, and they make money. Okay? Now, does that happen to everybody? No. But you get that ability to see if it can happen to you without wasting any money on ads. And that's the part that is so awesome. And you can also use free ads, okay? And I'm going to share that with you as well. But I just want you to think about this. The world is your window of customers. That is what I absolutely love. You're not limited to your city. You're not limited to your state. And we have one strategy that I love is posting free ads. Posting free ads is one of the simplest and most effective ways to drive traffic. And I'll tell you what, I'm an introvert, so I love the simplicity of it. So I want you to think of it like this. Every time you post something, you're putting up like a virtual billboard. I call it you're planting digital real estate. And so the right ad can grab attention. And guess what? That ad is always out there working for you. And it can draw people back to your page or your offer that you have. And the best part, if you do this consistently every single day without spending money, you will attract your perfect customers. So I love the free ad strategy as well. So traffic is a game changer because it means you do not need to spend massive of money to start your online business. Matter of fact, You guys can launch a business today that is cheaper than your TV on your wall. Think about that. That is what I love in the world we live in today. It doesn't cost thousands and thousands of dollars to launch your own online business. So if you're willing to show up on social media consistently, you can attract customers every single day. And with the tools and strategies that I'm going to be teaching you today, you will learn how to stand out and drive traffic that converts into sales. So what is step 3? Automate your business. Now, this is where the freedom comes in. I actually call it our freedom machine. And so imagine having a business that works for you even while you sleep. This is what I wanted. Don't you want your life back? Don't you want your time? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Do you want more time with your family? Do you want more time to do the things that you love? Would you love to have a business that's working for you 24/7 so you no longer have to trade time for dollars? See, if you have a job, the only way you're making money is if you're clocked in, right? I love the fact that we can have, yes, automations, 100%, yes. So just imagine this. What if your business didn't depend on you glued to your phone or computer? That's what was so intriguing to me. So we need to think about this. Automations make that dream a reality. With the right tools, you can set up a business that works for you 24/7 so you can spend more time doing the things that you love to do and less time trading time for dollars. So what is automations? So automations mean you have a system that handles your business tasks. So does the marketing, the follow-up, the sales, and the automations without you having to do anything. So you get customers on autopilot. And that is exactly what I love. It's like having a virtual assistant working behind the scene, ensuring everything runs smoothly while you focus on your life. And here's something else I love about automations. It builds an email list. An email equals income. An email list has brought me a very solid, secure, predictable daily income stream. And that is what automations will do for you. So the proven automated system. So here's the best part. Many of you are like, well, I don't know anything about automations. I'm not tech savvy. You don't have to figure this out on your own. That's what I love. I give you a pre-built, proven automated system that's already set up and working for you. So this gets rid of that guesswork. Like, it's the exact system that has helped thousands and thousands of people inside my community build a successful online business. All you do is you simply plug it in. It's actually 20 steps. And those steps include plugging it into your own domain so you can brand you, and you plugging it into your bank account so you can be paid directly into your bank account. So this is what automations looks like. We have pages like this that are literally out there working for you 24/7. So what happens then when somebody puts their email, they're immediately taking to the thank you page. Now, between the thank you page and this video page, you guys, this is what I love. It answers 100% of my potential customers' questions. So they can buy at any time. They can get started at their business at any time. And here's what else I love. If they have any questions, guess what? They can email me, and I'm there to answer their questions. So I love this because nobody has to wait on me. Imagine you having a system like this out there working for you. Now, on average, 1 out of 20 people are buying that are using this system. That is just kind of an average for the people that I mentor. So our number one selling product is $900. So 1 out of 20 buying, that's a $900 day. Can you imagine attracting one customer a day? You guys, that's $328,000 a year. Are you willing to learn those skills to be able to attract 20 new subscribers a day to learn how to make $900 a day? When I heard that, I was like, yes, I will do what it takes to be able to learn these skills to attract a daily paying customer. So look at Donna here. She goes, this happened yesterday. We had a $900 sale while they were road tripping. She goes, this puts them over the 10K mark. She goes, we have tried many different things and nothing worked. And she goes, this is what's working for her because she's just following these 5 steps. I love that, and congratulations, Donna. So step 4, promote digital educational programs so you can sell global and make 100% profit. So imagine selling proven programs and you keeping 100% of the profit. I want you to think about that. Like your job. Imagine if what you're at your job, if you could make what your boss makes but not have to do more work. Like, think about it. And that's like what you get to do when you make 100% profit. So, what if you didn't have to spend weeks or even months creating your own product and testing it and figuring it out to see if it would sell? See, a lot of people think that they have to launch their own product, service, or program to be able to make money, and that takes a lot of time. See, with our system, you start with selling 4 different digital educational programs that are already proven to work. And you get to keep 100% of the profit. And that was the favorite part for me. I'm like, okay, wait, so I can automate my business. I don't have to bother friends and family. And I can use social media to attract customers. And when somebody buys from me, I make 100% profit. It's like a business in a box. And you know what's great? You can launch that business today. So what are educational programs? Let's talk about what are digital educational programs, because the digital is everything. You know why? Because if you have it digital, that means you can sell global. So a digital educational programs are online courses, trainings, or resources that solve the problems and teach valuable information and skills. So these programs are highly sought out. They solve a lot of people's problems. They shave the learning curve off people. Instead of people out there trying to figure it all out themselves, it's in a very well organized way that people can get access to. And because it delivers real value to people looking for solutions, and because they are digital, they can be sold globally without no inventory, no overhead, or no shipping expenses. That, my friends, is how you can make 100% profit. So how this saves you time and effort, because that's what you're looking for, right? I'm sure if you're like me, I was looking for the easy button. I didn't want to have to take a lot of time. I wanted more time with my family. So one of the biggest roadblocks for new entrepreneurs is figuring what to sell. It is. It's exactly the biggest problem, right? Sometimes you can get sold on selling a lip gloss that you make $9 and you can only sell it in your country. Do you realize if you're selling a lip gloss for $9, you got to do the same amount of work as I do for 900? So that's the biggest roadblock that people have. So with this system, the obstacle is removed entirely because you don't have to worry about brainstorming ideas or selling something small that gives you a low percent or creating your own product or testing things in the market. Instead, you can focus on selling a product that's already working. It's a massive time saver, that's for sure, and it fast tracks your success because you don't have to figure it all out on your own. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. You don't just get products. You guys, you get products that are already working. Why do you think people spend a lot of money to buy a Starbucks franchise? Because people like Starbucks. So that's what you get. So imagine starting your business with a proven system, selling high demand programs, and keeping every penny you earn. See, it's simple. It's a scalable way to build a business that fits your life. And that is what I absolutely love. So step 5, the Legacy Builder Learn and Earn program. See, so I'm going to just break this down with you because this is where it gets really, really good. If you're really, truly serious about making an income in 2025 that is sustainable. I'm not talking about just some quick cash. I'm talking about solid income that can truly change your family's life. And so we're going to talk about the complete system to build your legacy while you learn and earn. That's what I love. I didn't want to go learn. I wanted to be able to learn and earn at the same time. So what if you could build a thriving business while learning everything you need to succeed step by step? So that's exactly what you get in the Legacy Builder. Learn and Earn program is designed just for you if that's what you're looking for. So this means that you have more than just training. It's a complete system that helps you grow, earn, and create your life that you've been looking for. I'm telling you what, it allows you, and you're going to hear from some people tonight was able to take this program and the support that they got from the community and launch many different income streams now. They were able to get that financial pressure off and now open up their life to many income streams because of what they learned. So what is the Legacy Builder Learn and Earn program? Let's break it down. So it's a comprehensive educational program that gives you everything you need to succeed in building an online business. Literally equips you with what you need. Not only will you learn the exact strategies to grow your business, but you'll also learn, be able to earn along the way, because you are given the ability to get 4 additional income streams that allow you to make 100% profit globally. See, that's what I love. I'm like, okay, so I'm not only going to be learning, I have the ability to earn at the exact same time. So the program is truly designed to help you fast track your journey and shave off your learning curve. That's why we do these 90-day runs and help you learn how to make 30K in 90 days, okay? So this is what you get, right? This is the 4 income streams that you get. This is all the testimonials that you've seen so far and that you're going to hear. This is what they're selling. 4 different programs. So check this out. Why 4? Because not every size fits all, right? Everybody has a different goal and dream and budget. So the Legacy Builder, when somebody buys that from you, you make $900. When somebody buys a digital mastery from you, you make $600. When somebody buys the passive daily pay blueprint, you make $300. And when somebody buys a launchpad, you make $100. Do you realize if you sold one of each of these a day, that's $1,900 a day you would make from proven systems that are already proven to work? So I want you to think about like having your own personal trainer for your business. Like seriously, think about it this way. I want you to look at it in a little bit of a different way. Instead of wasting time trying to figure things out alone, you'll have a step-by-step guidance, support, and accountability to help you reach your goals faster. It's just like fitness, right? If you get a personal trainer and if you have the right plan and the right community, that transformation will happen. It's no different than in business. If people think they can be successful on their own, it's hard because your environment that you're in right now, my friend, got you to where you are, okay? And this is what you get to be part of, is our digital growth community with over 48,700 people. You know how the 48,700 people got there? By following the steps in the blueprint. And that's in a little over 2 years' time. So what I'm going to do real quick is I have...
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 18th. All tax forms and tax situations. Make the switch to TurboTax Do-It-Yourself and file free by February 18th.
Carrie, that I would love to share. I'm looking for her. Because she has such an amazing story. And she's, okay, I see 2 Carries. Oh, which one are you, Carrie? Let me see. Okay, Carrie, see if you can unmute. You guys, I love her story. She's tried many things, didn't have success. And I just want you to hear what she did when she applied this. Are you with me, Carrie?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yay! Yes, I can. Thank you so much for joining.
Oh my goodness, I am so nervous. But so excited to share because this is a long and windy path, but I am so grateful to finally be here. So the story really starts in 2015 on a day I let my dog out the back door at 7 a.m. to find a sheriff sitting there. This guy had actually let himself into my fenced-in yard and was waiting there on my patio furniture. Now, to be fair, I actually had been trying to evade him. I know this is not my finest hour. I wouldn't answer the door or sometimes drive by the house if I saw him, parked in front of there because I knew what was coming. And I was honestly just scared. I didn't have the answers and I didn't want to face it. So I had never understood the foreclosure process until then, but I found this out pretty quickly when my ex-husband left while I had cancer because our marriage wasn't fun anymore. So I was completely blindsided one day when I came home from running errands and I saw him sitting there with his backpack on. And he said, I'm out of here. This is not fun. So he literally walked down the road. And as someone who was focused on raising our kids, I was not prepared to take on the mortgage all by myself. But at that point, I was determined to do whatever it took. So when my full-time job wasn't enough, I got a second job. When that wasn't enough, I got a third job. And so I really did try my best, but it seemed like that just wasn't good enough. And when you're raised by two hardworking parents who grew up on farms, like they're just used to working a lot. So when things weren't working for me, I was determined to work harder and longer and more. Even leaving my 9-year-old in charge of my 5 and 6-year-old to get on the bus in the morning because
Did she freeze?
Oh, hello?
Can you guys hear her?
You can hear? Okay, I'll keep going. Let me know if there's any issues. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the sheriff's story. At this time, our house was already in active foreclosure for 3 years. We had somehow survived 7 other sheriff sales, but they fell through. I had heard that this is very uncommon. But that July morning when I walked out, he handed me the papers. He said, "We're starting this all over again." And it was the straw that broke the camel's back. So that night, I sat my kids down. We were having our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I remember I told them 2 things. The first was that I had to cut out all of their beloved activities: gymnastics, dance, basketball. And number 2, I said, even though it was July, like, you're getting one present for Christmas, and I don't want you to cry about it. I felt like I needed to prepare their hearts because I didn't want it to be terrible. So I could see in their eyes, I could see the fear, and I knew that I was failing them as their mother. And I quickly excused myself. I ran to the bathroom. I was sobbing my eyes out, and I don't know how long I was in there. But at one point, I heard a little knock on the door, and I opened it up, and there was my youngest daughter, Amelie, and she was standing there. She had a pink cheetah print suitcase. I actually still have it. And she said, "Mom, we're going to be okay. I have lots of things for us to sell for money." And that completely broke my heart. Now, as sweet and like childlike faith as that was, I was like, oh no, like my little girl is not going to fix this for our family. So that was the night that I was determined to find something. That led me into a very long, kind of windy road, like I said, of looking for something. I knew that there was something out there that was going to work. So tried network marketing, tried Etsy, tried drop shipping, tried a really expensive $10,000 Amazon program, and just found myself frustrated, time and time again. When I would get my hopes up, I would get so excited and be like, "Guys, I found something." And then 21 different times it fell through. And so I was actually a little nervous, very skeptical, very guarded when I saw a friend from church doing this, and I just watched for a long time. And I think when you've been hurt in the past, you're trying to protect yourself from more failure. And I literally thought that I was determined, you're destined to live paycheck to paycheck for the rest of my life.
Are you ready to see your brand on TV? Your competitors will wish they had known about Vibe. With Vibe, you can launch targeted TV and streaming ad campaigns using our powerful platform that combines simplicity with deep market insight. Not only can you choose.
And so she told me it was this simple program that you just plug into, that she didn't even create herself, but you could still sell for 100% profit. And I was like, this has got to be too good to be true. Because I've actually done 4 other programs that come with master resale rights, but once I got inside, none of them lived up to what I was hoping they would be. I was like, dang it, but there's money down the drain because I'm not going to sell anything that I don't believe in. So this was completely different. I got set up. I am not a techie person at all. The support in the community is unreal. And again, I think the thing that really blew me away was Michelle. her love for us, her support, the way she stays on coaching calls for hours and hours and hours. Oh my goodness. She loves this community and wants us to succeed. So by day 3, I had made my first sale when I first started talking about it. One weekend, I was at 10,000. And the funniest thing is that because I wasn't sure if this was going to work, I didn't tell a single person in my family. I was scared. And so I didn't tell my husband, I didn't tell my 3 kids, and I did not tell my parents. And so it was really fun. After 30 days, my skepticism had faded, and I was able to do videos one by one with them sharing. Guess what, guys? I had made over $51,000. So that was literally one of the best days of my life, sharing what this program has done for me, the amount of money. I'm licensed as an occupational therapist. I have worked full time for so long, and this takes hours, college, all this kind of stuff, but I've never made over 63,000 in a year working full time. And on day 67, I hit 6 figures. And so it's literally a dream come true because I've always wanted more for our family. And it's happening. And, I feel like now I can help more people. I can impact more. I can give other people the ability to dream again. So we're debt free. I was able to pay off all of our medical debt, attorney debt, and give to things, that God has been placing on our hearts. And I took our family on vacation. We bought our dream boat. Like, it's literally been life-changing. And if you feel like you've been burned by things in the past and nothing has worked, I'm just telling you, do not give up hope. That is the biggest thing that this has brought back for me and what I love to share with others. So thank you, Michelle, for this.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I love your story, and you're such a great example that your circumstances don't define you. And, and you just kept on going, and you knew there was something out there. Most people wouldn't charge 25 So I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad you're here, and it's amazing because not only has this changed your life, but, making that much money, you've changed a lot of other people's lives as well. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate it so much. What a beautiful story. All right, we're going to keep on going. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I love. And all she did was just follow this blueprint, right? And so are you ready to make 2025 the year you finally take control of your income and your future? So we're going to be launching, and it's officially starting Monday. So you guys have time to be part of this, but we're launching our next 90-day run. We do these inside the community. And by the way, if you guys are in the community and have ever done a 90-day run before, can you share in the chat what you like about the 90-day one, or give them some feedback about it? But what we're going to do is, you guys, it is a great way for you to really get just an actionable step every day. Like, they're short videos, 3 to 5 minutes every day, and we literally walk you through what it takes to make 30K in 90 days. This is all about business growth plan. I want to help you with your best business growth plan because this is going to lay the foundation for you to have a wildly successful 2025. So here's a breakdown. In just 90 days, all you need is 34 paying customers to earn $30,600. And with billions of people on social media, your audience is already there. That's what I love, right? You just got to master these 5 steps. So we love this because guess what? You don't need to guess or figure it out alone. With live mentoring, proven systems, and the Legacy Building Program, you'll have everything that you need. So what's going to happen is you're going to learn how to attract the 34 customers using social media. You're going to learn the follow-up process that we have with our automations, and you're going to follow the step-by-step blueprint to automate your success. Plug into a supportive community that's here to help you win. Right before we get on here, Celine was saying how she got on our webinar today, for our tech webinar, and how the tech team helped her get what she needed figured out. And so that's what you guys get. You get a lot of live interactive training that is there to help you every step of the way. Look at this. Lisa, you guys, she has made $66,000 in 7 months just by following the 5-step blueprint as well. Imagine what that would do for you as well. And look at this, Elizabeth, in the last 5 months, she's made 13K. Now she's excited because she has her global business. And one was from Italy. And I love that, you guys. So whatever your goal is, we are definitely going to walk you through that. So this is what it looks like. When you get started with the Legacy Builder program, you're immediately going to get 4 income streams, okay? So you can be in the learning and earning process, but that's not it. When you get started today, you're also going to get some additional bonuses. You're going to get our digital growth community. You're going to get our Canva crash course where you can learn how to create all your content in Canva. You're also going to get how I made 1 million in 17 months. You're going to get that blueprint. I walk you through step by step the exact steps I took. This 30-day growth strategy plan, you guys, that is the exact plan I followed when I launched my TikTok account with 0 followers. That's exactly what I did. I share with you every day what I did for 30 days and generated $7,000. And nope, I've not spent any money on ads. And then how to start your own online business with master resale rights. You're going to learn all about this thriving industry that's out there. And you might eventually want to be launching your own product, service, or program. So we also give you 200 digital product ideas. And then also you're going to get how to have the right mindset, message, and marketing to your first $1 million. I'll tell you what, mindset is everything. Because guess what, you guys? What you think is right. What you believe is right. So mindset is everything. If you think it's going to be hard, you're right. If you think you want to learn these new skills, you can learn them. And that's why mastering your mindset is so important. And you're also going to get how to do faceless marketing. If you want to launch your invisible empire, you're going to get that as well, okay? And we also have onboarding calls. So you have access to get they're on Fridays, to get on an onboarding call as well to get started right. Now, you get all of this for only $900. And here's the great part. 1 customer, you're in profit mode, right? I literally was meeting today. I was at an amazing meetup today, and I was showing her what I have inside of that, and she's like, what? She goes, that's similar to other programs that are like around 7,500 out there. So the value is absolutely amazing, and we just make it affordable for everybody because our goal is to get you the education, but allow you to learn and earn at the same time. Get your first customer, get your business in profit mode, so everything else is just profit. Now, if that's not in your budget, we do have creative programs as well. You can get started with the digital mastery. You still get 3 income streams. We have the passive daily paid blueprint. You still get 2 income streams. We have the launch pad, or you still get an income stream. So you get to pick the one that is best for your goals and dreams, okay? Now, the person that has invited you, they did send you an email that has a PS inside of it, and you can get back with them, that PS, and you can get started. And when you do that, if you want to let us know that you're doing that, I want to see real quick if Daryl can come on here and share, you guys, because it was about a year ago when Daryl discovered this blueprint. Are you with me, Daryl? Can you share?
Yes, I am.
Yay!
Y'all want to hear something absolutely wild? More than 48% of content creators are making less than $15,000.
Wasn't it about a year ago, a year and a week ago or something?
Yeah, it's about a year and a week ago. I just want to say I love Carrie's story. Man, that's powerful.
Wow.
That's what it's all about. There's so many people here who have really nice stories, and we all have a story. But I mean, it's just something about that, just resilient. It's just so good to hear. But yeah, a year ago today. A year and a week ago, January the 15th of last year is when I started. But before I came into the online space, guys, I used to work a job welding. I was at this job for like 14 years, 6-7 days a week, 12 hours a day, broke, behind on all my bills, typical, just barely making it, stressed out, no family time, just all things when you're working 70 plus hours a week, there is no time for anything. And so, but the biggest thing for me, I guess, was that I had given this job everything. I got 401k, I'm planning for everything, because you get comfortable at jobs when you've been there for years and you feel like you got this thing called seniority, which no longer exists anymore. But I guess for some odd reason I was blind and thought I had that. But just on a regular day, they just decided, they called me to the office, and them as a company decided to just go in another direction. And so I guess my department wasn't a part of that. And you know, you figure if you've been at a job for so many years, they would just typically move you in another department, and somebody who's been there less, they would lay them off. But that wasn't the case. So, you know, and they ended up having to let me go and getting fired. Basically, at the end of the day, that's what happened to me. But and I guess the toughest thing for me was just accepting the fact that I had lost that job because I was my only stream of income for over a decade, and I just you know I had a hard time just accepting because I was looking back at all the you know all the relationships that I damaged with my kids and things that I missed out on, and just you know my health was messing up on me, just tons of things. But hit on hard times just having one stream of income, and you know when you're still living paycheck to paycheck is tough, and so I ended up getting separated from my family and I had to go stay in this shelter with 16 other guys from you know that were homeless around the world, and that was I was at a dark period in my life, and I kept converting back. For a minute, it was tough for me to move forward because I guess it just you just find it hard for people. You think jobs care about you. You're at the Christmas parties. You're at the all these sort of gatherings, and everybody is bumping shoulders, and then they come in and just let you go really with no explanation. And yeah, I remember my lead told me, my supervisor, he was like, man, he said, if it was up to me, I would keep you, but it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. But it was tough. But I told myself, when I had hit rock bottom, I told myself I knew I didn't want to work another job. I couldn't see myself like physically giving another job 10, 12 hours a day. I was looking for something where I wanted to spend more time with my family, with my kids, because I missed out on so much. But I was still trying to make money, and so that's when I decided to come online. I came online. I tried a couple things. I was just winging it. I did some affiliate marketing, network marketing, and to fast forward this thing, guys, back here, I went and got my life insurance license because I love to serve people. So went and took my test, got my license. I was doing life insurance back here on January, coming into the year. Me and my wife was prepping this. We were broke. I'm talking about a month behind on my rent, month behind two cars about to get repoed, and I had $6 in the bank. And I did a live about this too. I showed the whole $6 2024 bank statement. I mean, we were in bad shape. And I remember being in a lady's house. I was booking house calls on life insurance from 8 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. and then I was promoting 2 other affiliate marketing programs. But I was in the home sitting here, and I didn't ask her some questions. And so while we're waiting to see if she get approved, I seen a post on Facebook while I was scrolling, and there was a lady talking about how she made. She said, "Do you want to know how I made like 600 in 2 hours, or $600 in 2 hours, or something?" And so I reached out to her. I got some information, and then 2 days later, I joined the program because I love the fact that it said something about having a 2-hour workday and a fully automated system, and to be a part of a thriving community, which was something I wasn't used to. Guys, let me tell you something. Now, you got to think, just a week and a half before I joined, I only had $6 in the bank. This is no lie. $6 to my name. About to get 2 cars paid, repoed, and I was a month behind on the rent in this house right here. And so I got in the community. Everybody, I got to see all these people making this money, just like Michelle saying that. It was almost hard to believe. But I got plugged in. I went through the training, and I told myself, I said, I want to make $100,000 by the end of the year. I just set like crazy goals. I just threw it out there. I wanted $100,000, and I wasn't on TikTok. I didn't have no following. I don't have no tech skills right now. I don't. But so I got to doing the copy and paste free ads. I just got to follow what's in the blueprint. And I was able in 2 weeks, just doing the copy and paste ads and then just promoting a little bit on Facebook a little bit, I was able to make $5,000. I never made $5,000 working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, welding. Never in my whole life. And so I knew I was on to something. So I can remember Michelle used to always talking about the 2-hour work schedule, master the 2-hour workday, master the 2-hour workday. So that's what I got to hone it in on. Guys, look here. I took that program and went on and made $100,000 in 4 months.
Need an appointment tomorrow? No problem. Needs to be outside normal business hours because you work a lot? Well, we work a lot too, so that's just fine.
I mean, that just kind of blew things out the water for me. And then I went on and made another $100,000 4 months later. And then I hit another K on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. I think, New Year's Eve. No, December 31st? Is that New Year's Eve? Mm-hmm. Yeah, New Year's Eve, because I wasn't for sure if I was going to make it. and that was like 11:50. I think it was like 10:52 Central Standard Time in Tennessee. And I was laying down, and like a $600 commission came in because I was only needing like $400, and I mean it was just, I mean it's just unreal. But the big thing is this: it's just mind boggling where you can, when I look back, where I was $6 and ended the year over 300 grand in 1 year, and I didn't have no experience, I didn't have no tech skills. I was just following exactly what's in that program, and the fact that I now have 2 cars paid off. You know, I'm getting ready to buy me and my wife are actually dream house shopping right now, right? I even paid off 2 houses. I paid off over $40,000 in student loan debt, and I also bought an extra car. So I now have 3 cars. But outside of that, guys, the biggest thing for me is that it's the time, man. I got 2 kids are in college. My son's in college. My daughter's headed to an HBCU school in Atlanta, and now I get to spend time doing whatever I want. I don't have to just take a notepad and a pen to Costco's or Kroger or Walmart to go grocery shopping. It's just all about just having time that I now have. And I'll say this, man, like the skills that I've just learned, like I don't know, it's just almost hard to believe that what you can accomplish with social media, because we just think it's just a dancing platform or a platform that you can just you just make funny videos, but it's really a platform that can make you a millionaire, or that can make you be the first person who breaks that generational curse in your family, because the skills that you're going to learn is just unmatched, because this is a digital world and everything is online, and you're going to learn how to build a profitable daily paying business that's automated, and it only requires 2 hours a day. So I just want to say I encourage you guys. I'm so fired up, and also with the skills that I've been able to create, I'm also then launched my own community. It's not as big as the DGC, but I'm just excited because I just get to serve people. And that's what it's all about, because you get to a point where you're like, you know what? Okay, so it's not about the money anymore, because you know that everything's going to take care of itself. Now you want to help people, because you know what they're dealing with, because that's what you used to go through. So I'm just excited about it. I've learned a lot from Tim. He was the guy that I really resonated with, because he had got fired from corporate America too. So he helped me a lot with my content, but just a lot of people, Amy, Michelle, all of you guys, Victoria, it's just been a blessing to be a part of this, and I'm super excited for what this year is going to bring. And I just encourage you guys this, man, like, you're in the best place. You have the best mentor, I think, in the online space. We got the best community out there, and you got people who really have a passion to help others, man. And so I encourage you, if you're here, there's nothing like the 90-day sprint. This is where it busts wide open for me, because you're going to get so much stuff. It's going to be hard for you not to be successful unless you just don't do anything. So I just encourage you guys. I'm fired up about it. And I just want to thank Michelle for this program. I know she's in another country right now, but just blessed to be a part of it, and looking forward to big things in 2025.
Yes. And I'm so proud of you for launching your own community, reoccurring
Yes,
income,
exactly.
and that's something that's so important. So awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing. Now I know many of you right now might be going, okay, but I don't know if I have enough time. How long is this going to take me? So I would love Amy to share, you guys, because when Amy discovered this, she wasn't tech savvy either, and she had 2 jobs. Okay, 2 jobs, working 70 plus hours a week at 2 jobs. So Amy, I'm going to have you share, because not only was she able to walk away from both of those jobs, now she's got multiple income streams as well.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, I literally went from struggling to success in a very short time. But for all of you out there that are just grinding day in and day out, right? You don't know much about the online world. I didn't either. My daughter put me on social media. I didn't know how to work it. I didn't know what it was about. And I come across the videos, you guys, and everything that Michelle was saying in this video was like a lifeline for me. But I didn't know anything, and I thought right away, this isn't something I could even do. I wanted to change my situation, but wanting is one thing and doing is another. So I did my research, and I said, you know what, even though I'm working those 2 jobs, I will figure it out. And here's what happened. My want drove me to want to learn about this. and follow it step by step. And that's exactly what I did. Here I am at 50 years old working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day. Guys, I've been doing that for 3 years straight. I was done. I was mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, and I did not want to live like that anymore. It was depressing, right? So I got into this program 20 months ago, and literally from day one, the very first thing I did is I told myself, I'm going to plug in for 2 hours a day. I am going to follow everything step by step, and anything that I'm told to do, I'm going to do it. And that's exactly what I did. Now, I had to fit this in throughout my 18-hour workday. I couldn't, the 2 jobs I had, you don't carry around a cell phone. So I didn't have my cell phone. So in the morning, I would use that time on breaks, on lunch, in between jobs, when I got home at night. That's the time that I used for this. I watched the free Zooms in the community, the replays of them. I jumped into the products themselves and learned. And everything I was learning, I just implemented. And it started coming very quickly. And in 10 weeks, I was able to quit not one, but both of those jobs. And I was able to get my time back with my children. They finally had mom home again, cooking dinner, sitting down at the table with them, being there. That changes everything for a mom, a dad, a grandma, a grandpa that has been grinding for 30 years, 20 years, and they just want time. Ever since then, I've been running this business from home. I literally went from 80 hours a week to now working a few hours every day from home, and I'm available to do this anywhere. I can get in the car, I can travel, go see my daughter at college, go see my son that lives 3 hours away. I can do whatever because this business is working for me. You will be taught all of this, right? I've been able to earn multiple 6 figures, but most importantly, I've learned how to keep adding additional streams of income. So this will last long term. I'm at 15 streams of income now that pay me daily, weekly, monthly. And of all things, TikTok pays me once a month. And I didn't even know anything about it when I first started, right? But this is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn about all this stuff, right? And then you're going to get paid. You're already on it anyway. So why not get paid? So that's my story, struggling to success, right? Not knowing anything about any of it. No sales, no nothing. Just a single mom busting her butt, working hard.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every single.
There you go.
Somebody asked, did you have fear of rejection?
Of course. You know, rejection it's always a fear of anybody. There's always that scarcity that you have, scared of many things. But that's what's held us back all these years. That's what's kept us stuck and struggling. That's what kept me working 18 hours a day. So when I started looking at my kids and knowing they were the most important thing to me and getting my time back, I would take it all. Rejection, scarcity, all of it, and just keep pushing through. And that's what I did. Yeah.
Yeah. I know my biggest fear was just being in the same place in 6 months.
Yes. I mean, I couldn't imagine 60 years old working 18 hours a day. I mean, come on, you know?
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love your story, and you just show what's possible if you just plug in. No matter how many hours you have, is what you do with those few hours that make all the difference. And it's absolutely amazing to see. So you guys just get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email, and in that that email is a PS. And click on that. That's going to open up their website that breaks down every one of the products for you. If you have any questions, just email them. They would love to answer your questions, okay? And some of them will even create you a Loom video and answer your questions for you, right? Because we want to make sure all of your questions are answered, because we're starting that 90-day run on Monday, right? Where we're literally going to walk you through. So you don't want to wait till Monday to get started, because if you wait till Monday to get started, you're going to already be behind. We want your business up and going. So on Monday, you're already taking action, okay? So thanks everybody for joining us.